Eagles, Cowboys. Now, again, I said this is the week that you will, based on the schedule here, this is the week that you wanted to bet the Cowboys to win the division. Well, they can clearly lose this game and you'd get a better number after it. However, if the Cowboys win this game, that plus 160 or in that range right now is going to go adios because the Eagles' schedule, this is where the gauntlet begins now for Philadelphia. And they have all these difficult games lined up. But here you go, the Eagles again, second consecutive year, power rated at the very top or near the top of all teams in the league. They're that good.
7-1, but still questions about them. And, the tough loss they gave away to the Jets, but how close to 100% is Hurts? How banged up is he? What's the knee like? That he's been good, not great, and not the Hurts we saw last year, but still winning games. Got to do a better job defensively. You certainly haven't been able to stop Howell, but as you called Dallas earlier this week, bullies. Okay, now you just like Miami, you're playing a good team now. I mean, I can't get the San Francisco game out of my mind, and that's why it's hard to get there and say they're a contender after what happened in the Sunday night game. Can you slow down A.J. Brown, trying to go for 7 in a row with 125? 830 yards in his last 6 games. He's on pace. All the talk about Hill, he's on pace for 1990. And that also would beat Megatron's record if he can get that. So, same thing with Dallas, though. Penalties, poorly coached, issues in the red zone.
Oh, yeah, it's every week.
Now, the Dan Quinn stuff is still off the charts. They take it away. They're unbelievable defensively in the job he's done. But you can't kick field goals. You're going to have to score touchdowns here, not only in these games, but in the playoffs. And I don't know if they can do that. And you got to take care of the ball. That's a big if with Dak. And the penalties have been a big problem. And all that comes down to coaching. So I'm surprised at the number. I think it's too much respect for Dallas. And I have to trust the Eagles here at home.
Yeah, it's going to come down to what kind of a game Dak Prescott's going to have. Because I don't think they're going to be able to run the football against Philadelphia.
No, I agree with you.
They have not been great on the ground so far this year. I'm disappointed in the season Tony Pollard's having. He's getting his chances. Also, the offensive line has not been as good as we thought it was going to be heading into the year. But you can throw on Philadelphia's secondary. So this is going to come down to Dak Prescott on the road. If he can limit the turnovers and have a turnover-free game, Cowboys can win it, certainly. But if it's Dak Prescott, big game, two INTs, bad timing with them, more than likely they're going to lose that game, and they're not going to cover either. So this to me is all going to fall in his lap. Look at the season CeeDee Lamb is having.
That's right. Now, they've done a great job with him since he complained, and also they've been creative getting him open, and he's been awesome. That is a good coaching job.
Yes, it is. Now, isn't that funny the way it works with that specific position? When a wide receiver complains, look what happens either the week after or in a couple of weeks right after that happened. We have several examples so far this year. A.J. Brown would be at the top of the list, right? On the sidelines, he's getting at it with Jalen Hurts. Since then, well, he's broken the record now. And he's going for 7 straight 125-yard games like he talked about. We have another
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.